What's up, everybody? Professional wrestler Chris Wild back with another video on Eagles News Now. In yesterday's video, I talked about the Eagles having interest, per Adam Kaplan, in Carlos Hyde, free agent running back from the Houston Texans. Surprise, surprise, today I wake up and there's a report from Mike Garafolo that there are other possibilities out there for the Eagles, such as former Eagle running back and Eagles all-time leading rusher Lesean McCoy, and former Atlanta Falcons running back, who I talked about yesterday, Devonta Freeman. Now, of the three, I think Carlos Hyde is definitely the best option here. Now, I have been beating the table for Devonta Freeman. However, it's hard to ignore his injuries. It really is. 16 games in 2 seasons he's been able to play. He's been such an injury risk that the Atlanta Falcons released him in $6 million in dead cap space. So, as a team like the Eagles that have had some just horrific injuries the past couple of years, even if you go back to their Super Bowl year, bringing in a guy with an injury history like Freeman's probably isn't what they're willing to do, even though Devonta Freeman is only 28 years old. When you talk about Lesean McCoy is one of my favorite players, no matter what he does in his personal time. He is the Eagles' all-time leading rusher. I got a picture of him in this bar leaping over a Detroit Lion in that famous Snow Bowl game. I mean, he's just provided us with a lot of good moments on the field. However, this is also a guy that was a healthy scratch from last year's Super Bowl, a Super Bowl in which the coach that drafted him, Andy Reid, eventually won, but again, decided to sit Shady. So, as nostalgic and as cool as it would be to have a Shady McCoy jersey again, I just don't think it's in the cards. And Mike Garafolo, who put the report out about these possibilities, also doesn't think that Shady is coming back here, despite the Eagles trying to get him in the past seasons through trades with the Buffalo Bills. So yeah, I just don't think Shady is going to be a good fit here. He runs kind of the same style as Miles Sanders too. Again, I've talked about them needing that big bruising running back, which is why I think Carlos Hyde fits perfectly. Now, yes, he's going to be 30 years old, but he had a hell of a season last year. I talked about that in my video from yesterday, so I'm not going to rehash that. Just go ahead and check out that video. But Carlos Hyde would be my choice here, guys. But it's just, it gets a little annoying, and it's getting a little annoying. And I guess because the sports world there's not much going on, that it seems like the Philadelphia Eagles are linked to every free agent possibility. I mean, I've done videos on just about every free agent being linked to the Eagles in some form. And this is no different, as basically the last free agent running backs are all seemingly to be linked to the Eagles. Now, this report by Garafolo today, and again, he just says that there are possibilities for the Eagles. Could be the Eagles letting Carlos Hyde's agent know, hey, we got other guys that we're willing to bring in here if you don't want to sign. So hopefully something gets done soon, because it is getting a little annoying, just, the constant rumors every day. Also, the Eagles, if I want to talk about free agents and guys for the Eagles to sign, they really need to do something, in my opinion, with their linebacking core, whether that's bringing Nigel Bradham back on a friendlier deal than he had before, or finding somebody else via trade, or I don't know who's even left in free agency, but they really need a veteran in there. I mean, right now you're looking at TJ Edwards, who did have a good year, but he was an undrafted free agent last year. Nate Gary, who I'm not too fond of, and this rookie that they just drafted, Devonta Taylor, who, even though they got him in the 3rd round, they're looking at as a project. And also the defensive end position. They really haven't done anything to solidify that. Adding another player in the rotation, whether it's a Jadeveon Clowney or whether it's an Everson Griffin or maybe just a lesser player, they need something else there. So I would love to see something happen there, guys. But look, that's all for today. Mike Garafolo saying that Shady McCoy and Devonta Freeman are also possibilities for the Philadelphia Eagles to bring in as a veteran to round out this group. It'll be interesting to see what happens. Again, I'm all for Carlos Hyde. Let's see what happens, guys. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. As always, go Birds. And anything else happens today, I'll see you later. E-A-G-L-E-A
nation.